Alright, let me guess. You opened ZBrush for the first time, looked at all these buttons, and immediately felt like closing it. Yeah, same. But here's the thing. ZBrush is not actually complicated. It's just different. So in this video, I'll break down the interface in the simplest way possible, so you can stop feeling lost and actually start sculpting. Most 3D software like Blender or Maya follow a similar layout. ZBrush doesn't. That's why your brain goes, what is even happening here? Instead of thinking of it like a typical 3D software, think of ZBrush more like digital clay. Once you shift that mindset, this interface starts making a lot more sense. Let's start with the center, this area right here. This is your canvas. This is where your model shows up. But here's something that confuses almost everyone. This is not a normal 3D viewport. So when you drag, you're actually placing your model. If things get messy, just press Ctrl+N. Boom, clean screen. Now look over here, the tools section. This is super important. This is where your models live. Think of it like your object library. You want a sphere? You select it here. You want to switch models? You do it here. If something feels missing, you're probably in the wrong tool. Now this is where ZBrush becomes fun. Brushes are basically everything. You're not moving objects. You're sculpting. You push, pull, smooth, carve. Quick shortcuts you'll use all the time. Press B opens brush menu. Hold Shift smooth. Honestly, if you just understand brushes, you're already halfway there. Now on the right side, this section right here. These are called subtools. Sounds fancy, but it's simple. Every part of your model equals one subtool. Head, thighs, accessories. You can hide parts, duplicate them, switch between them. So instead of one big object, you're working with pieces. And finally, the top bar. This is like your control panel. But there's one button you need to remember. Edit mode. If your model is acting weird, you probably forgot to turn this on. Trust me, this happens to everyone. Now let me save you a lot of time. You don't need to understand everything here. Seriously. All these extra menus, plugins, settings. Ignore them for now. Just focus on brushes, tool, subtools. That's enough to get started. Let's connect everything quickly. Here's all you actually do. Pick a sphere. Turn on edit mode. Choose a brush. Start sculpting. That's it. That's literally the core of ZBrush. Everything else is just extra. If this made ZBrush feel even a little less scary, then you're on the right track. Next, I'll show you how to sculpt your first model step by step. So if you're serious about learning this, make sure you stick around.